It was a stormy night. At a small hotel in Mumbai, Anya knocked on the reception desk. "Excuse me, do you have any rooms available?" she asked, water dripping from her soaked hair. The receptionist checked the register. "Only one room left, ma'am. Room 207. "I'll take it," Anya said quickly. She had no choice. Her flight had been canceled and every hotel was fully booked. As she headed toward the elevator with her luggage, a man approached the reception desk. "I need a room. It's an emergency," he said urgently. "Sir, we only had one room left, and it was just booked." The man took a deep breath. "Please, I really need to stay here tonight. Can you do anything?" By then, Anya had returned, searching for her wallet that had fallen. The receptionist glanced at Anya, then at the man. "I can't do anything myself, but if you both agree, the room is quite large with 2 separate beds." Anya immediately opened her mouth to refuse, but when she looked at the man, the desperation in his eyes, a cut on his forehead, and his drenched clothes, something felt different. "I'm Kabir," the man said. "I understand this is an awkward situation, but I promise you I'm completely safe. I just need tonight." Anya thought for 2 seconds. There was honesty in his eyes. "All right," she said, "but one wrong move and I'm calling security." Room 207 was indeed spacious. 2 single beds, a small sitting area, and a balcony. Anya placed her bag on one bed while Kabir moved toward the other. At first, there was silence. Only the sound of rain could be heard. "Why are you here?" Kabir suddenly asked. Taking off her jacket, Anya replied, "My flight got canceled. What's your story?" Kabir hesitated. "Work." "At this hour, and that cut on your forehead." Kabir touched his forehead. "An accident." Anya didn't believe him, but she didn't ask more questions. She went to the bathroom to freshen up. When she returned, Kabir was standing by the window, looking down at the street. He looked pale. "Everything okay?" Anya asked. "Yeah, just tired." But Anya noticed he kept checking his phone. His fingers were trembling. At 11 p.m., as Anya was getting ready for bed, there was a sudden knock on the door. Both froze. "Room service," a voice called from outside. "We didn't order any room service." Anya looked at Kabir. Panic crossed Kabir's face. He quietly gestured for Anya to stay silent. The knock came again, louder this time. "That's not room service," Kabir whispered, "and it's no coincidence that I'm here." "What do you mean?" Anya whispered. Kabir opened his bag and pulled out an envelope containing documents. "I'm a journalist. I've been investigating a major corporate scam. This morning, I got some classified documents. They've tracked me down." "What?" Anya felt the ground shift beneath her. "You mean I'm in danger because I'm sharing this room with you?" The door was knocked again, more aggressively now. Kabir grabbed Anya's hand. "I'm sorry, but now we need to handle this together. Do you have your phone?" "Yes." "Call the police, but keep the line open." With trembling hands, Anya dialed 100. "Hello, police. Grand Plaza Hotel, room 207. Please come quickly." By then, someone was trying to break down the door. Kabir immediately pushed a heavy table against it. "The balcony," Kabir said. Both ran to the balcony. They were on the 3rd floor. Looking down was terrifying. "How are we getting out of here?" Anya asked. Kabir looked at the adjacent balcony. "We need to get to the next balcony, then to the emergency stairs from there." "Are you insane?" "There's no other way." The sound of the door being broken echoed behind them. Anya took a deep breath. Kabir climbed first, then helped Anya. Their hands gripped each other tightly, hearts pounding. As soon as they reached the next balcony, they opened the glass door. The room was empty. They ran out and headed for the emergency stairs. On the ground floor, there was a crowd. Police had arrived too. "There he is," someone shouted. But it wasn't the people chasing them. It was hotel security. A police inspector stopped Kabir. "Are you Kabir Mehra?" "Yes." "We received a tip about you. Do you have documents from Singhania Corporation?" Kabir showed the envelope. "This is proof of their illegal land deals, a plan to evict thousands of people from their homes." The inspector examined the documents. "This is very serious. You'll need to come with us and give a statement." By then, two men appeared at the hotel entrance, the ones who had been breaking down room 207's door. Police arrested them too. Anya, who had been standing beside Kabir, suddenly realized this was all real. This wasn't a movie. The entire night was spent at the police station. Statements, document verification, security arrangements. Kabir's article became breaking news, shown everywhere on TV. At 6 a.m., when everything was settled, Kabir and Anya walked out of the police station. "I should apologize to you," Kabir said. "I dragged you into all this." With tired eyes, Anya smiled. "Honestly, that was the most adventurous night of my life." Both laughed. "Coffee?" Kabir asked. "Yes, desperately needed." Sitting in a small cafe, sipping their coffee, Anya asked, "Why did you do all this? Such risky work." Kabir looked out the window. "Because some things need to be made right, regardless of risk. My father was a builder who got caught in a similar scam. He never got justice. I don't want that to happen to anyone else." Something shifted in Anya's heart. This wasn't just a journalist. This was a person with his own battle. "And you, how did you actually end up here?" Kabir asked. "I came to Mumbai to join my new job, marketing head position. But after all this drama, I'm wondering if this city is for me." She smiled. "This is Mumbai. Drama never stops. But," Kabir paused, "when you have the right people with you, even difficulties feel easier." Their eyes met. For a few seconds, time seemed to stop. Over the next few days, Kabir's story went viral. An investigation began against Singhania Corporation. Thousands of poor people's homes were saved. Anya joined her new job, but every day she waited for Kabir's messages. They started having coffee meetups, first weekly, then every other day, then daily. "You know," Anya said one day, "that night I never thought that by sharing a room with a stranger, I'd find the most important person in my life." Kabir smiled. "Room for two. Maybe destiny knew that room was meant for just two people, us." But the story didn't end there. A month later, Anya received an anonymous email. The subject line read, "You should know the truth." The email contained an old photo of Kabir with a woman. The message said, "This is Mira, Kabir's ex-fiancé. Did he tell you?" Anya's heart sank. She immediately called Kabir. "Kabir, we need to talk." "What happened?" "Who is Mira?" Silence on the phone. "Kabir, I'm coming over. Let's talk in person." An hour later, Kabir arrived at Anya's place. Guilt was written all over his face. "Yes, Mira was my ex-fiancé. We were supposed to get married 2 years ago." "And why didn't you tell me?" "Because," Kabir took a deep breath, "she was using me. She was a lawyer for Singhania Corporation. She came to me only to stop my investigation. When I found out, I ended the relationship. And now she's taking revenge. She must have sent that email. Anya remained silent. Her mind was spinning. Anya, please trust me. I didn't want to hide the truth from you. I didn't want my past to ruin our present. Anya looked into Kabir's eyes. The same honesty from that first night was there. Okay, she said, but from now on, no secrets. Promise, no secrets. But Mira's game didn't end there. The next day, a courier arrived at Anya's office. It was a file, fake documents that supposedly proved Kabir's article was false. What is this? Anya asked Kabir on the phone. Mira's next move. She wants to defame me. She'll leak these documents to the media. What will we do? We need to act before she does. They made a plan. Anya sent Mira a message. I need to meet you, alone. Mira replied immediately. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., Marine Drive. The next evening, Anya arrived at Marine Drive. Mira was already there, elegant, confident, and slightly mysterious. So you're Anya, Kabir's new friend, Mira taunted. I'm not here to fight with you. I want to understand, why are you doing all this? A strange expression crossed Mira's face. Because Kabir took everything from me. My job, my reputation, my future. He didn't take anything from you. You chose your own actions. You won't understand. Then make me understand. Mira looked toward the sea. I actually loved Kabir. Yes, initially the company sent me to get close to him, but later, I genuinely developed feelings for him. But when he rejected me, my world fell apart. Anya said sympathetically, Mira, let go of the wrong thing. Kabir was never yours. And he's yours. He's a good person, and I don't want to lose him. By then, Kabir had arrived too, safely at a distance for Anya's security. Mira saw them both. Then she took out those fake documents from her bag. These documents, I was going to give them to the media tomorrow, she said. But maybe it's time I moved on. She tore up the documents and threw them into the sea. I'm sorry, Kabir. What happened to you was wrong, and Anya, take care of him. Months later, Kabir received a prestigious journalism award. Anya was with him on stage. This award isn't just mine, Kabir gave his speech. It belongs to everyone who believed in me, especially one person who gave me a chance that night in room 207. Everyone applauded. Tears welled up in Anya's eyes. Later, on the terrace, it was just the two of them. You know, Anya said, if I hadn't said yes that night, then I wouldn't be here today. Neither would you. Kabir held her hand. Room for two. It's literally ours now. Have you decided to move into my apartment? Kabir smiled. Yes, but this time properly. No danger, no secrets, no drama. Sounds boring, Anya joked. Trust me, boring is impossible with you. They looked at each other, then kissed. The Mumbai skyline sparkled behind them, like their future, bright and full of possibilities. A year later, Kabir and Anya returned to that hotel, Grand Plaza. They booked room 207. Anniversary celebration here, the receptionist asked. Yes, Kabir said. This is where it all began. Reaching the room, both laughed. Everything was the same, 2 beds, the sitting area, that balcony. Remember when we jumped from that balcony to the next one, Anya said. How could I forget? I left both my life and my heart here that night. Getting cheesy now. I'm a journalist, but also a romantic. They stood on the balcony, looking at Mumbai. The same rain, the same lights, but now everything was different. Kabir. Yes. Thank you for coming into my life. Anya, I'm the one who should be thanking you. You didn't just save me that night, you taught me how to live. And then, in that room that was once meant for two strangers, there were now two lovers, with their own story, their own dreams, and each other. The end. Sometimes in life, things don't happen by coincidence, but by destiny. And room 207 was the beginning of their destiny.